Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. A great day to get outside, enjoy this beautiful weather. The Wabash Valley is filled with fun and unique fishing spots. For one father and son, fishing has become part of their daily routine. They have no plans of slowing down as we take you up to Park County.
At this rate, the way we're enjoying things, there's no reason for us to stop at this point.
On a perfect summer day in southern Park County, right next to the Thorpe Ford Covered Bridge, there's an impressive streak that continues. Jeff and Kurt Waiton have been going fishing together for 60 days in a row.
We enjoy going out and doing this. Kurt has a species list. It's called a life list, where he's up to 20 different species now that he's caught.
Long-eared sunfish and green sunfish, smallmouth bass, striped bass, and a yellow bullhead.
One of the issues that a lot of people have with this coronavirus is feel like you have a lack of control over what's going on in the world or what's going on in your situation. So this is some way every evening we go out and fish, and it's like you have a little bit of control daily. A lot of adults right now are filled with emotions ranging from despair to fear, a lot of trepidation. And I don't think kids need to be a part of that. And hopefully when this is all over, and it will be over, Kurt will just remember this time as, you know, he fished a lot with his dad.
Their favorite spots are near and dear to Hoosiers' hearts.
We've utilized at Rose-Hulman, and when I was at Indiana State, utilized Southern Park County for training quite a bit, and we would use covered bridges as drop-off points. But there's just a beautiful backdrop, and the access is easy generally for kids.
And don't expect this line to get hung up anytime soon.
With the late sunset out here, there's no reason not to do something like this, and we're enjoying it. You know, someday Kurt says, I don't want to fish, then it's over. But for right now, he's having such a great time kind of researching on his own on where we can go next. And we've got a lot of maps in the house, so he pores over maps and kind of picks places out. So, no, I'm sure we can hit 100. 100 would take us right up towards school.
Thanks to the Waitons for sharing their story and streak. The fish may have not been biting much today, but you can bet they will be back at it tomorrow. That is a wrap for sports. More news to come after this.
Now, WTWO Sports with Sports Director Grant Pugh.
Good evening, folks. Welcome back. Chicago Cubs begin the day 3.5 games out of the Milwaukee Brewers for first place in the National League Central. Cubs taking 3 of 5 from the Cardinals over the weekend. There's a certain fan in Sullivan who hangs on the edge of her seat for every pitch. Let's meet Mary, the Cubs fan.
You just feel like you're more a part of it.
Swing and a miss.
You don't dare turn them off.
Meet Miss Mary Simmers.
Well, here's a pin that says Cub Power.
Like many folks in the Wabash Valley, she loves the game of baseball. Her favorite thing to do, listen to the Cubs on the radio.
The pitch by Stroke. Bouncing ball to second base. Bias has it. Throws to Rizzo. Cubs win.
I'm just so glad that I like sports, because now that I am disabled and don't get out much, it's sure nice to have that.
Simmers will soon be 99 years old. She lost her sight about 4 years ago, but that hasn't hindered her Cubs spirit.
99. I never dreamed I'd live that long. I'm a little forgetful, but I do pretty well.
Something she will never forget, listening to that memorable moment in 2016.
And the Chicago Cubs win the World Series. The Cubs come pouring out of the dugout.
I just was so thankful that I lived long enough to hear that, you know. Of course, at that time I thought, well, now I've heard the World Series, so it's all right, you know. But I said I got a little greedy, I guess, because now I want to hear them win again.
The Cubs themselves even reached out to Miss Mary, sending her a letter and a miniature statue of one of her favorite players, Ron Santo, just like the one that sits outside Wrigley Field.
Well, I would like to see Wrigley now. They say it's so pretty, and they fixed it up quite a bit out in the outfield, I think.
So if the Cubs are playing a game, it's a good bet that Miss Simmers is sitting in her favorite chair.
Good baseball night, good hitting night.
Listening to the boys of summer chase after another championship.
I like for them to win it, but if they just play well, I'm happy about it.
Miss Mary will turn 99 years old on Thursday. A couple of weeks ago, she stayed up till 2 a.m. listening to the Cubs, and they were out playing on the West Coast. Not only does she love the Cubs, she's also a big Indiana Pacers fan, especially Victor Oladipo. You can bet she will be listening tonight as the Cubs host the Arizona Diamondbacks. There is a family up in Park County who recently reached a running milestone as we take you to Rockville and share their story.
It kind of started out as, okay, we're going to run today, and then we're going to run again tomorrow. And then I think it was like by day 3, we just knew we weren't going to stop. And it just grew and grew and grew.
Meet Cassandra and Elijah Beach. They are runners from Rockville.
What made us want to start running together is we were kind of just stuck in the house over summer, and the only thing we do is kind of like just sit there all day, and we kind of wanted an excuse to go do something fun. Like, we didn't know what it would be, but we decided running because it's free, cheap, it doesn't take much time, and it's like something we both enjoyed doing in the first place.
In the beginning, we were kind of, okay, we got to run. Now it's more like we get to run every day. We get to look forward to it. We often travel to different places. We run here a lot.
The Beaches have been running together every single day for over a year now, from sunrise to sunset. That includes Christmas Day, New Year's Day, and the snow and everything else in between.
I'm really blown away when I think about it. It's really kind of hard to comprehend that we've done this every single day for an entire year.
Family and friends have even been there to help them along this running way.
A minimum is a mile every day, but some days we'll shoot longer over the weekends, or just when we feel like it, we'll get up early and run really far.
As their streak grows, so does their popularity. The two even appeared on the Kelly Clarkson show earlier this year.
It's so humbling to think that just something that him and I decided to do inspires so many other people, because, you know, we're just a mom and a son from little Rockville, and we're just out doing something to keep us motivated.
And for these two, running each day is time well spent with one another.
I think it's pretty special because not only that we run every day, it's kind of just a time that we get to talk and bond even closer when we're running.
The most important thing I enjoy about it is just getting to be with him. We don't have our TVs, our cell phones, it's just him and I, and our daily release of what was going on in your day, what's going on in my day, and we just get to talk about it and bond with each other. And we were close before this started, but just all of this and experiencing this every day has brought us so much closer together. I mean, you cannot put a price tag on it.
Thanks to the Beaches for sharing their story. You can see they don't plan on slowing down anytime soon.